Hi Cowpokes. Well, today we are picking corn, or husking corn as some people call it, picking corn here on the County Line Ranch. And behind me is a good old antique combine that my daddy bought back in 1973 or 74. And this guy has seen a lot of acres through it. So this guy, for the last 3 or 4 years, we've been using it again. It sat in the shed at my dad's place for years, not being used, and he just loved this combine. And so we were offered some money for it. They used to have combine demolition derbies, and we had several guys wanted to use it for that, but we just couldn't part with it for sentimental reasons. And here we are, still using it today. We use it about once a year for a couple of 3 or 4 days, maybe 2 days or whatever. And it's been doing the corn crop this year. So actually back in the day, we had 2 of these 4400 John Deere combines in the 80s, and that's what we harvested a lot of our crops with. Well, we had the one just finally wore out, and we couldn't part with it either for parts, so we used the parts off of this to keep this guy going. So here we go, the 4400. It's all over half done with our harvest, and it's going good. And here comes Clayton. You can just hear how good this machine runs when she comes by. Here he goes. Seeing this field, it got dry, and we had some wind with the storm we had. We haven't had very many storms. It's been dry out here on the County Line Ranch, but all the tops of the corn blew off. Got dry and brittle, and they just fell off. But it didn't hurt the crop, because you can see here's the ears and here. It didn't get to them. Actually, it was all about this tall, which is a little over 6 feet tall in the field. But the whole field, pretty much every once in a while there's a stalk that's still standing. The tops all blew off and fell off, but the corn ears are still here, ready to be picked. So it didn't hurt the crop any at all. It's not supposed to rain for the next 10 days out here, so we'll get this field done, and then we're going to turn our cattle out here. And these stalks and cobs, cattle just really love to eat these things, and they'll do good on there. So we'll probably put cattle out here for 30 days or 60 days, depending on how many Farmer Mark and I decide to put out here. And they'll just love eating a few ears of corn that fell out of the combine, and these cobs and these stalks, and they'll do really good and have a nice fall feast, a Thanksgiving feast for our cattle coming up.